sad, tragic, but ultimately preventable, according to prosecutors. This involves a woman who was walking along with her twin 2-year-old daughters in a stroller on the sidewalk when they were struck by a vehicle that had been pushed up on the sidewalk, allegedly by the man who wound up being charged in all of this. He is 43-year-old Michael Condor, and he's now facing a felony charge of driving while having a controlled substance in his system and causing serious bodily injury or death. He's also facing a misdemeanor for careless driving and an infraction for following the vehicle ahead of him too closely. This all goes back to July 28th. The vehicle ahead of Mr. Condor had stopped for a dog in the middle of the road, 3200 West near 5100 South. Prosecutors say Condor was following way too closely and later told police he had looked down at his phone for just a second and couldn't stop in time before hitting the car. The collision pushing the vehicle up onto the sidewalk and into the mom and her twins. All of them seriously injured, one of the twins later dying as a result of her injuries. Now, even though the initial collision was an accident, prosecutors say it's one that could have and should have never happened.
I can't imagine what the family went through and is probably still going through and will go through for the rest of their lives. That's, it's these kinds of results that really highlight the need to make sure that when we get behind the wheel, we're capable of driving that vehicle as safely as possible.
Now, investigators say Condor actually stopped and had tried to help render aid to the victims and later voluntarily submitted to a blood draw. But that blood analysis later showing that Mr. Condor had morphine in his system, even though he did not have a medical prescription for the drug at the time. That, according to charging documents, and that is what ultimately led to these charges. In Salt Lake City, Scott McCain, Fox 13 News.